It's a new year. We're into 2026, but the same old applies. It's Tuesday evening. It's 9 o'clock. You're on Gantry TV. You're set to watch the best of the Irish and international drivers from right across the iRacing service battle it out for yet another national eSIM championship.
Who starts a little bit down the order, but the 5 red lights are coming on for the first time in the RTA Formula V Ireland Series here at the first permanent park circuit in England. We go racing and let's let battle commence down towards the first corner. Yeah, you saw what the start Brandon got in the first lap, and still it's 0.2 of a second of the line. So that's what the slipstream will be here. This is going to be a very hot, fast-paced 10 minutes. And Brandon McGaughan is the leader, and there's a load gone off. Someone gone on the barrier. A bumblebee has taken flight, and that is Lee O'Brien, I think, who has ended up on top of the Armco. A load diving for the pit lane. We have a big shuffle up on the grid to arise, but he can't wait too long because he's got Peter McCann, who's looking to try get down his inside. Conor Melia trying to pull the switchback on 3 or 4 cars here, and it is 3 abreast, and Conor Melia using his real world V experience down the inside of Lee Coogan, and himself and Peter McCann have just made absolute mincemeat of that whole patch joint because it's right on the racing line. But he did a really good job of not wiping out half the field there, to be honest. Now Leahy's ran wide as well. Speaking of wiping out the field, the banana cars clipped Sean McGoldrick again, and then spun back in front of the field. Dylan McCalmans has gone airborne. McCann is going to try and pull off what Travis Mawhinney did on the last lap in heat number 2 and potentially win himself a race here at Donington Park. Brandon McGaughan defends all the way to the inside. Peter McCann is going to have to go about it the long way. This is a test of bravery. Who wants it more? Brandon McGaughan does. Look how Ladies Broke bounces over the curbs. That is how you win a race. Brandon McGaughan. To this one, 5 red lights come on, and now let's let battle commence for the first time at Lime Rock, and it is a great launch for Harvey Dara. Antrim driver to the outside. Dara Halley is in an excellent position here to try go for his second ever RTA Virtual Motorsport victory, and now they're all coming across the final furlong. Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Captain Chukwa who splits the gap? It's going to be Harvey Dara. Oh no, that is a high speed impact. What's the tactic here? Weaving left, right and centre. It's like ants chasing after a Malteser down towards turn number 1. Look at this, we're 4 wide, almost 5 wide. And someone has lifted off and says, nah, you lads go at it. I'm nice and relaxed to the back of this train. Who's going to come out on top? Peter McCann could well get them all here. He was almost at the back of this queue. He's got 3 positions. Oh, hats off Peter McCann. RTA experience from one of the admins. Kevin Joyce has found himself a nice lead. He leads by 0.5 of a second, but is that enough? He needs an excellent exit out of this chicane. We're flat out from here to the line. No lifting, pure commitment, pure bravery. Kevin Joyce leads by 4.5 of a second with 1 corner to go at Connecticut's Lime Rock Park, which has played a fabulous host here this evening. Travis Mawhinney is the one looking for the win potentially. Dylan McClemens is still hunting down his first win in this campaign. Here we go then. Who's going to be able to take it? The trees cover our shot, and as they reappear, Travis Mawhinney looks for the line. He's just about pipped Kevin Joyce. It's a second win in this season for Travis Mawhinney. Going on for the final time this evening, and it does look very damp, very dull, very grey, as there is immediately a drive through for Robbie Callaghan, who has jumped the start, but Captain Chukwa has got away clean and well, and oh, this is awful conditions as they head down towards turn number 1. Do not be surprised if we go bowling as we reach turn number 3. Brandon McGaughan immediately getting past Sean McGoldrick. Good start for Lawrence de Soswa as well. Sean McClemens also up 2 positions as we're going to break for the first real braking zone, and Jan Zautavella is trying to go clean round the outside of Camto Chukwa in what can only be described as a monsoon. Excellent move from the Dutchman.
Yeah,
nice for him,
Jack Wynn strikes me as, I know streamers, and I know that the people watching aren't going to like this, but Jack Wynn strikes me as a guy who's going to have his name over his own seat. Like, he wants to know people that that's Jack Wynn's seat. You know what I mean?
He cannot afford another mistake. He's ran that little bit wide there, but he is taking a defensive line. Jan Zautavella is looking for his first ever win in an Irish sim racing series, let alone its premier one, RTA Virtual Motorsport. Brandon McGaughan's got a bit of a slow exit out there. This is the corner where he made his mistake in the the previous race. And is he going to hook it up nicely here? No, he's ran a little bit wide, has he? But Jan Zoutevella runs further into the slipstream, heading down the 770-metre hanger straight and in towards Stowe Corner. The Dutchman pulls to the outside. Ballycastle's Brandon McGowan is on the inside here, defending for his life, for his 4th win of the season. Zoutevella, as we said, is going for his first. They're nip and tuck, nothing splits the two. Can Jan Zoutevella hang it round the outside for a move of dreams? No, he can't quite. There's one more attempt in towards the braking zone, but I fear he's too far back. Goes for the outside. It's going to be tough as Brandon McGowan is looking to outclass him, and he's gone airborne. The astronomy student takes flight, and Brandon McGowan's going to win this race.
Yeah, from astronomy to aviation in the space of milliseconds, and Brandon McGowan, the Ballycastle native, he's by the seaside and in the water. He gets the job done, the number 14 car.
Yes, we had the great flood in Southside Dublin today, but this is like Noah's Ark down towards turn number 1. 2 by 2 they go. Now Sean McClemens makes it 3 wide on the outside. His cousin Roland Doherty predicts him for the win in the stream chat. Kevin Joyce has spun round on the apex. He's collected Peter McCann.
McClemens will be hoping he can profit once he doesn't get too close, as Brandon McGowan gets the inside now, and he's going to get that move done on Jordan Kelly. It's been setting up over a lap. Will Kenny go for the switchback? He does go back down the inside. Can Kelly get it done going into Druids? There's a touch between them. Kelly gets down the inside, has a big contact, and Brandon McGowan goes off. You can see it coming in, especially through that final section. Sean McClemens edges his nose ahead of Jordan Kelly, but Jordan will have the inside down for Druids. And Evan, like we talk about it every week, but the close racing by these guys and these machines.
Oh, Sean's clipped.
Sean gets clipped. I'm not sure was that by Jordan Kelly, but he's going to take out a load of cars behind him. I think Jack Wynn's involved in that. Tony Griffin's involved in it. Dara Halley was.
I think Brandon might have nudged Sean, to be honest. He spun back in towards Dara Halley, and then that's out to vet now. 8 cars involved in this fight for the win after 10 minutes. This is cracking stuff. Peter McCann is up 11 places in this one, as we are being told in the stream chat. Robbie Callahan up 14. So Robbie, who hasn't really had a look in at being a front runner this season, still doing what we know he can do best. And Sean McClemens is sideways, and he has hit and collected his brother in it.
Oh no, a McClemens calamity, if we can recall. Oh, that's actually Dylan It's Dylan collecting Sean, not the other way around. Dylan goes into the back of Sean and spins him round, manages to hold on. But this is going to be, once again, the three of them drag racing to the front. And that 10 minutes, I don't know about you, but it feels like only 2 minutes ago I was talking about it being a quarter of the way through the race. Lawrence Sosma and Brandon McCann coming together.
Mawhinney are side by side here, heading up the hill in towards the final couple of corners. Who's going to go for broke? Will it be Travis Mawhinney? Jordan Kelly just about leads, but Mawhinney and Chucko, the scholarship eligible drivers, are side by side, and Campto Chucko has gone for the switchback. He's gone for the run to the line, and Travis Mawhinney's just covered him off here. Excellent move by Travis Mawhinney to get into the tow. Who's going to take it? Jordan Kelly's going to take the race win, and Travis Mawhinney will take second ahead of Campto. Of the evening, it's McGowan on pole, Jordan Kelly on the outside, and for the first time tonight, let's let battle commence here at Road Atlanta. Good start for McGowan. Great. We have a hectic race on our hands here. Jordan Kelly once again being sent to that outside curve, heading through turn number 1, just like he was a couple moments ago. Jordan Kelly, of course, 2-time winner this season. Heat 2 and Heat 3, and there's contact behind, and it is Travis Mawhinney, the championship leader, who has gone spinning. But what happened to our championship leader? He's behind Dylan McClemens. He was getting a bit hairy with Paolo Kishkan heading out through the final 2 corners. Was there a little bit of a nudge between them? There certainly was, and Paolo in the Apex GP livery from the F1 movie, just moving over and collecting the championship leader. Stewards may take a look at it, then the extra bit of a squeeze, but that has slowed him down, and he's lost an awful lot of momentum heading through the final couple of corners. But Sean McClemens and Brandon McGowan side by side. Conor Mealy is going for a very brave outside here, obviously feels he's enough straight line speed, and Paolo Kishkan to the wall collects Kevin Joyce, and that is somehow a miracle for Kevin that he's able to continue so quickly and still pick up what might be a crucial points paying position the Irish Sim Racing Championship has ever had to offer. Speaking of 2 of those, it is Campbell Chuckwa and Travis Mawhinney, 2 of them in the fight, and Jack Wynn takes the race lead once again. It is our top 3 in terms of point standings for the scholarship, who are top 3 in terms of this one, as Jordan Kelly has made contact with Kamto Chukwu, and that is a monumental piece of contact for Kamto. He was only saying to me that he usually picks up a win a season. This could be it. Dylan McClements is giving a gung-ho, and Peter McCann is miles out in front, but look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost fighting here. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to take the podium places? Jack Wynn has made a bit of contact. Jordan Kelly's rotated round. Peter McCann is through the final corners to take the win. He's gained 11 positions in this final race. Absolutely unbelievable. He was 25th in the opening lap in heat number 2. Dylan McClements is going to come home second. Travis Mawhinney is going to come home third. Sean McGoldrick is going to come home in 5th position with a 22 position gain. Jack Wynn, it'll unfortunately only be 6th for him, but he is third of the scholarship runners, so big points nonetheless. But Peter McCann broke the rule there. The rule was you want to be in the toe in the last lap. He goes, no, you boys are all going to just trip over each other. I'm winning this race. Towards this double apex right-hander where his brother almost had an off of all offs and take out championship contender Conor Melia. Here we come then in towards the braking zone. Tony Griffin is on that inside line, and Tony Griffin is lunging one down the inside, and it's gone oh so close at the apex, and Tony Griffin, that is just about enough space for him to put his Formula V nose into. No contact made. Excellent driving from all three.
Oh, there's Jan! Jan going round! Jan getting spun, going into the back of Dylan McClements, and now he's caused a car crash, which includes Jack Wynn, and also, they're all glued together. That's Peter McCann caught up in that as well. I was going to go back to Diarmid Toomey as well. Diarmid sponsored by H2Go, which is perhaps the reason why he's so fast in the wet.
Yeah, sounds like a knockoff Chapel Roan song, but that's an intro. Is that a real sponsor?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a real company. Yeah.
But is all water not technically on the go? Like,
well,
what makes a to-go water different to other water?
Well, you don't need a tap to drink it. You get it in a bottle, so you don't.
But you can put tap water in a bottle, and then is that H2Go or is that just water you've put in the bottle?
And will that open the door now for Harvey Darren, the number 8 car?
This race is not over yet. We're going to be down to the final 2 corners, which you can make a move in. Dylan McClements, is he looking for it? No, I think he's played defensive just for his brother to get through the final few corners. In on Dylan McClements as the lights are getting ready to go now. We have 5 of them, and for the final time in this season, we go racing here in Sebring, and it's a good launch from Harvey Dara, who gets off the line well, but Kamto Chukwu immediately into his slipstream down towards the first corner. Here we go, then last run down the long straight, and this one's going to be decided into the final corner. The front 4 not as weaving as much as the back. Kamto Chukwu is in the lead, Harvey Dara in the yellow. Here comes Dylan McClements, doesn't really have anywhere to go. He didn't pivot for the wall on the inside. He's just got to lift off and try and follow Harvey Dara through, but Lawrence de Soswa is on the outside. Can LD get an RTA win to his name? He's gone very heavy into the final corner. Is he able to hook it inside? It's going to be 2 by 2 to the line. Lawrence dives across the front, and Lawrence de Soswa's got the run of his life here in the Formula V's. Down towards the checker, Lawrence de Soswa takes the win. Let's have a look then at the contact between Sean McClements and Jack Wynn, and this could also be big for Jack Wynn. He's got to keep driving here no matter what, even if he did take a tow. He's got to keep out and try get points. They all break too early, and Jack, right in front of him, Kamto hops and skips onto the outside to try and open up the line here into the final corner. It's going to be a slipstream battle down towards the final corner in the Sunset Bend. Kamto Chukwu is being clawed in by Jan Zoutabella and Travis Mawhinney. Lawrence de Soswa is there as well. Travis pivots to the inside. Jan Zoutabella is on the outside looking for the race lead. Travis Mawhinney needs to get past Kamto Chukwu, but look at this again. It is deja vu for Lawrence de Soswa, who's going to the outside. We're free wide. Has he overcooked it, or will he get it hooked in? He won't, and it's going to be Jan Zoutabella, the Dutchman who was arguably robbed of a win in Silverstone, to come towards the line. But crucially, Kamto Chukwu beats Travis Mawhinney across the checker, and he will just pip the scholarship championship.
What an end to that race. Lawrence de Soswa once again trying the brave move round the outside, but unfortunately, as you say, overcooking it into the barrier he goes. Big battle here for 14th position all the way down to 13th. Jack Wynn managing to cross the line there.